cry for chaotic. I don't taste the pain when I stay neurotic. Chaotic. I think I cry for chaotic. I don't taste the pain when I stay neurotic. So why would I wanna change? It's safe inside the void. I'm lost in. I'm drowning out the noise. We're chaotic. Process my mind in action.
And we are back at Night Shift Brewing in Everett, Massachusetts. My name is Rich Palladino. Welcome to the Summer of Slams finale. Where's our ring attendant? There she is from the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Alex is here. She has lights. Look at that. Perfectly seated right there, and alongside myself at commentary tonight, Mr. PM Pat Matthews, and the hardest working man on tonight's event, one referee for the entire night, Mr. Brendan Paul. Everett, Massachusetts, are we ready? Come on, it's Thirsty Thursday. Are you ready? Then let the chaos begin. Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall.
There's a way to live life, and then there's a way to live a chaotic life.
And that's on period.
Introducing first, from the Upper East Side, so you know he got money. Weighing in at Skinny Legend, the K-tastic one, Armani Chaos.
Welcome, everybody, to the finale of Summer of Slams. We're live here at Night Shift Brewing in Everett, Massachusetts, and we have a great show on hand for you tonight, featuring the finals of the Summer of Slams tournament. In addition to that, the Heavyweight Championship will be on the line in the main event, but right now we have the former Skinny-weight champion ready for some action. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on YouTube and Twitch. If you can, let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments and what you're looking forward to tonight. This is Coach Cash's music.
Let's remind everybody that this isn't just a normal match. Oh no, we've made a wager, ladies and gentlemen. Let's remember these stakes. See, if Armani wins this match, then he gets a shot at the Chaotic Heavyweight Championship at Summer Chaos, and he gets to choose the stipulation. But if he loses, he has a mandatory 1 year off season where he gets no title matches. But where you messed up, Armani, you left the odds in Coach Cashew's favor. Because I get to choose your opponent and you have no idea who it's gonna be. It could be anybody in the back. It might be somebody who's out here in the crowd right now. I might have you scheduled to wrestle against Batman Kid over here. But I'd never do that because that kid isn't tough. No. I wouldn't get any lowlife from Everett, Massachusetts to wrestle you. I went out of my way to find somebody who's bigger than you, who's stronger than you, who's tougher than you. and who's got everything that it takes to beat you and put you on the bench for 1 year. So everybody, put your hands together. Give it up for a whole lot of Vinny Talata.
Well, that's quite the stipulation.
Oh, give it up for Vinny. He's more talented than anyone in this town. Look at him. Look at these muscles. He's got muscles on top of his muscles.
A lot of muscles.
Look at this guy. He deserves your praise with a body like that. And you haven't seen how talented he is in the ring. Armani, you're cooked. You're cooked. And I know that's right. Rich, introduce him. Rich, he's from Philadelphia, and he weighs 230 pounds, all muscle. Say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Cashew proudly presents from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, a whole lotta Vinny Talata.
Well, welcome back, Vinny Talata. We just saw him at our last show here in Everett in the main event. No stranger to Armani Chaos, as he was challenging at the time for Armani Chaos's Skinny Weight Championship in a 6-way. Now he has an opportunity to take on the former champ in one-on-one action here with huge stipulations. Welcome, Rich.
Thank you.
To commentary.
I'm a little befuddled because Coach Cashew pretty much established who he was. I don't know why he.
Yeah, it was a little redundant, I agree.
Redundant is the word, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. This is the finale. The Summer of Slams finale. Our 4th event. We've had one each month since May. And we're outside tonight. It's a beautiful evening. The beers are flowing. And you and I are here going to call all the action on the final stop on the road to Summer Chaos.
Coming up in just a little over 2 weeks, September the 11th at the Lowell Collegiate Charter School. Get your tickets while you still can at chaoticwrestling.com.
Gave him a shout out at the open. Brendan Paul, the sole official for tonight's event. LJ Childress had a prior commitment, but we got Brendan Paul, and he's ready for a great night. I believe there's 6 or 7 matches tonight. Gonna give the fans their money's worth as we are on the road to Summer Chaos. And Vinny Talata, as you said, was here at this very venue last month for the 3rd installment of the Summer Slams. And he feels this was the match he was supposed to have when Armani was skinny weight champion last time we were here in July. I believe it was July 30th. And this is the match he was supposed to have. Instead, he got inserted into a 6-way scramble, if you will, for the skinny weight championship. Now he's got retribution on his mind. He wants to show these fans and the matchmakers and promoters here at Chaotic what a whole lot of Vinny Talata is all about.
He's got a nice side headlock, but Armani Chaos fighting him off, tried sending him to the ropes, but momentum favored to the side of Talata and continues to do so.
Nice leapfrog by Armani, comes off the ropes, gives him a little shot in the old rear view, which we've seen him use a time or two. What an impressive reign Armani Chaos had as skinny weight champion. Unfortunately, lost that title when Tyree Taylor cashed in his Chaotic Countdown contract in Malden, Massachusetts, just a few weeks ago, August the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. And tonight, not only does Tyree Taylor have his eyes on this match, because that could have big implications on his Summer Chaos plans, but tonight, Tyree Taylor defends the now Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Nice move. Gonna go for that pin. Tyree defending against the alternative Anthony Green, former Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion himself.
And that is our main event tonight. But Rich, can you believe the stipulations that Coach Cashew has put on this match.
I mean, these fans love Armani Chaos. I couldn't picture him being put on the shelf for 1 year. That would just be very disheartening for all the fans and myself. I'm a big fan of the K-Tastic one. Always lights up the room, and first time I've ever seen a wrestler come out on a wheeled suitcase, goes for the pin and gets a count of 2. Vinny Talata from Philadelphia has his formal training from the Catch Point Wrestling School under the watch of Drew Gulak and AEW's Wheeler Yuta, Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. He's got a hell of a pedigree. And Talata, I've seen him up and down the roads over the past couple of years. Part of a tag team called the Post Game. His partner is currently injured, but he has been going the singles route and is looking to make a big splash here tonight in Chaotic.
He has a good double underhook facebuster, huh?
Sure does.
Good pedigree. That's what you said. Pedigree?
That's trademarked.
Oh, my bad. Right now he has full control of Armani Chaos. Again, the former skinny weight champion.
Armani Chaos caught by Vinny Talata. Definitely outweighed and outmuscled by Talata. Man, that is some power. Lateral press. And only a count of 2. I couldn't see from my vantage point. I think Vinny chose not to hook the leg.
Interesting choice.
You being a former professional wrestler, I always teach you. You gotta hook that leg.
Oh, absolutely got to hook the leg. But again, like you said, doesn't look like he was too serious about making the pin there.
Again, he's got retribution on his mind. He wanted to come in and challenge Armani Chaos for the skinny weight title back on July the 30th. Felt like he was robbed of his opportunity. He's going to try and make good on it tonight and then put Armani Chaos out of action for 1 year in Chaotic Wrestling if he is able to defeat the K-Tastic one. Holds both arms down, but only a count of 2. And let's not forget, if Armani Chaos wins this match, he gets his rematch with Tyree Taylor for the heavyweight championship, which he will rename the skinny weight championship, and gets to pick the stipulation for the match.
Rename.
Rename, yes. Rename squared.
Vinny Talata not appreciating the crowd here in Everett as they don't appreciate him. It seems like they are all in favor of the former skinny weight champion winning tonight. They want him to choose that stipulation. Oh, look at this. Armani Chaos trying to knock down Vinny Talata, but wasn't able to get all of it.
Talata runs in right into the boot of Armani Chaos, sets him up for a clothesline. Armani misses. What a backbreaker. This kid's so powerful, this Talata.
Again, not hooking the leg. Might have cost him.
And you can see the frustration setting in on Vinny Talata now, just pounding away on Armani Chaos. Brendan Paul laying the warning and getting actually physical with Talata, pulling him off of Chaos for not adhering to the referee's count. Great officiating by Brendan Paul. Talked about Talata's background. Armani Chaos is a product of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy since day 1. And what a career he has had. He has held numerous championships, but he was so proud of that skinny weight title, and he was ambushed backstage in Malden. He was in
no doubt about it.
No shape to compete.
Horrifying.
And Tyree Taylor and Coach Cashew took complete advantage of that and walked out with the championship.
Modified torture rack.
Look how he's got the leg hooked and the neck. I couldn't even imagine the torque that's putting on the back, the shoulders. Now he's going to traditional rack.
Still though, look at Armani Chaos fighting out of it, delivering elbows to the top of the head. But Vinny Talata, he's got a schoolboy!
And only 2. Back and forth action. Talata's had the upper hand more than I think anybody expected. Ooh, could hear that shot right to the jaw. Now, Armani just pounding away on the heavily muscled back of Talata. Gets caught right against the knee. Doubles him over. Kicks him back up. Into the corner goes Vinny Talata.
Things are looking positive for the former skinny weight champion. What a knee. What an ankle to the face.
Oh, Bronco Buster, if you will, in the corner. Armani Chaos kissing him goodbye. Going up.
Sliced bread, number 2.
Number 2 indeed, legs hooked. And only 2.
Oh, man. That was close.
Armani Chaos pulling out all the stops here. He wants that shot. He wants that rematch against Tyree Taylor. He wants it on the biggest stage. He wants it at Summer Chaos, Friday night, September the 11th in Lowell, Massachusetts. And he gets to pick the stipulation, but he's got to get through Tolada first. It could be anything. It could be a lumberjack match. It could be a cage match. It could be a no disqualification match. Who knows? Ooh. But again, he's still got a tall order to get through in the accomplished Vinny Tolada, who grabs the leg.
Looked like Armani Chaos was thinking, oh, PME.
That's one way to stop him. Just dropped his whole skinny legend weight across the back and shoulders of Tolada, but now Armani crouched on that top rope.
This can't be good.
I think he's going back to that torture rack, Pat.
Yeah, you called it. But Armani Chaos holding on to the corner with his foot, doing everything he can to avoid this maneuver, slips out of it, lands on his feet.
Eat the feet.
Sending Tolada to the ropes. Chaos following him, sending him off, going for that rear end. Tolada ducks and delivers a vicious spear.
Could we see the end of Armani Chaos and Chaotic Wrestling for 365 days? If Tolada has his way, it's a moment away.
Oh!
Good night. Pendulum swing down and only 2.
You know, he didn't hook that leg, Rich.
Wrestling 101. Tolada very sure of himself.
Yeah, I think it's overconfidence, Rich. The way that Cashew came out here and piped them up, I think he's in his own head, Tolada.
And now wasting time, taunting the fans, now taunting his fallen opponent. You know as well as anybody, Pat, you got a man down, you go for that pin, you hook a leg. You do something to inflict more damage to hold that man's shoulders down for the count of 3. Tolada now just pie-facing Armani Chaos. Not a lot behind that shot from a kneeling position from Chaos as Tolada continues to fire down onto the head of the K-tastic one. Armani trying to get back to that vertical base, slaps his man on both sides. That's going to mess up the equilibrium of Tolada.
Big knee to the gut, another. Tolada's not done. What's he going for?
Could be going for a pile driver, could be going for a power bomb. Power bomb it is. Got his man way up high.
What's he doing? Oh no!
Oh, over the top! But Chaos held on, took Tolada down outside the ring. Air Armani!
He's not finished. Sending him right back into the ring.
Ducks that elbow, comes back. There's the rear view. Or the rear end, or the end. I don't know what's trademarked anymore.
Well, I think the end is near for Vinny Tolada if Armani Chaos can keep this up.
1, 2, triple jump moonsault.
Here's the cover.
2.
And he does it.
Armani gets to pick the stipulation for Summer Chaos. Here is your winner, the K-tastic one, Armani Chaos.
Man, it seemed like Armani Chaos was fighting from behind for a lot of this matchup, but he was able to stay in it and come out on top after that beautiful PME. And look at this, the entranceway. Coach Cashew is bewildered. He can't believe Tolada lost.
Coach, what do you say, crowd? I ate that. But from what you said earlier, now I get to pick the stipulation. And I'm thinking I get a little crazy and make my title match for my Chaotic Wrestling Skinny Weight Championship a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Whoa!
But I'm not stupid, okay? So if I do this, that means he can't get disqualified. So there's a part 2. You're banned from the show.
Not only banned from ringside, banned from Summer Chaos.
What? I don't believe it. What a stipulation. It's going to be the 11th of September. The heavyweight championship on the line in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Coach Cashew banned from the venue for the entirety of the night. Armani Chaos looking to make the heavyweight title once again the skinny-weight title as he takes on the champ, Tyree Taylor, who is in action here tonight, along with a lot more, including the finals of the Chaotic Challenge Summer of Slams tournament. The finals tonight. Let's send it back to Rich, though, to see.
So there you go, Summer Chaos, 2 weeks from tomorrow night, Friday night, September the 11th, in Lowell, Massachusetts. Your new heavyweight champion, Tyree Taylor, against Armani Chaos. Falls Count Anywhere, and Coach Cashew banned from the entire event. Get your tickets now at chaoticwrestling.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Mill City by way of Providence, Rhode Island, at a total combined weight of 420 pounds, Chase Del Monte and Trigger the OG. They are the Chaotic OGs.
The Chaotic OGs, the most veteran athletes here on the Chaotic Wrestling roster, and one of them is the Chase that runs the place. Chaotic Wrestling owner Chase Del Monte teaming up with Trigger the OG here tonight. The Chaotic OGs looking to get things back on track, as they haven't necessarily, well, done very well over the past few months here in Chaotic Wrestling. It's gonna be quite the challenge for them as they're going up against two very talented individuals themselves in the Brats. That's right, that's Shannon Levangie and Paris Van Dale. Shannon, of course, our current Panoptic champion.
Opponents first from Newport, Rhode Island, the always trending Paris Van Dale. Her tag team partner from Hanover, Massachusetts. She is the current Chaotic Wrestling Panoptic champion. She is relentless, Shannon Levangie. They are collectively known as the Brats.
The Brats looking ready as ever. Again, the current Panoptic champion, Shannon Levangie, teaming up with the longest ever reigning Panoptic champion, her best friend, Paris Van Dale. As they're looking to take on, again, two of the most veteran competitors in the Chaotic Wrestling roster, in Chase Del Monte, a former multi-time heavyweight champion, the longest reigning Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion in his own right.
Just ask him, he'll tell you.
That's for sure.
He certainly will.
And of course, I mean, his partner, multi-time New England champion, multi-time tag team champion, Trigger the OG.
The Chaotic OGs. This match just coming about 6 days ago, coming out of our Locked and Loaded event in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. So this match, wait a minute, Chase has something to say. Shocker, I know.
Just lay down, I'll cover you 1, 2, 3, and we can hit the bar. We can call this early. 2 is I have to kick your ass.
Oh boy. Strong words from the Chase that runs the place.
Okay?
Shannon Levangie opting for choice 1.
Come on.
Option 2, I'm sorry. She's going to allow Chase to kick her backside. I'm going to try and keep it clean for the viewing audience at home as the Panoptic champion applies a side headlock on Del Monte, and look at that, just places her right there on the top. Oh, it's
Just messing with her.
so disrespectful. Chase Del Monte and Trigger the OG, the chaotic OGs. It was Shannon Levangie retaining the Panoptic Championship with a victory over Trigger the OG. As I said 6 days ago in Tewksbury at Locked and Loaded, Chase came out and ended up on the losing end of some Shannon Levangie offense. Thus the match we have tonight, and of course the Brats, Paris Van Dale and Shannon Levangie on the same page, aligned once again. They're besties. Oh, nice reversal by Levangie. Goes for the O'Connor roll off the ropes, holds him down for 2.
Chase trying to trip Levangie up.
Ah, leapfrog by Del Monte, caught again. And the student is teaching the teacher.
Oh, what a drop kick. And Chase is all kinds of flustered here. He's being turned inside out, and now Shannon making the tag to her partner, Paris Van Dale.
Double team in the corner, and the always trending Paris Van Dale.
Bulldog right onto the knee of PVD.
The count of 2. Great to have Paris Van Dale back on the active roster after a couple of injuries, put her on the shelf for some time, but she came back, motivated her best friend Shannon Levangie to get back into winning form and go on as Chaotic Wrestling Panoptic Champion, a championship that Paris has held in the past. There's a duct, knee to the face. Big clothesline, wow.
Taking out Trigger the OG, and the crowd is fully behind Paris Van Dale. What a drop kick.
Well done in the corner, nowhere for Trigger to go. Pulled out back to the center of the ring, count of 2. Is the veteran team of the Chaotic OGs gonna, oh, wait a minute, Del Monte, oh, he slipped off the apron.
He did?
Yeah, out of the corner. Trigger was coming over for the tag, and geez, that was very unfortunate. The Chase just lost his footing.
Yeah, unfortunate's the word, Rich. Unfortunate, yeah, sure.
Are you saying the Chase Del Monte is, no, oh! The boot. Kicked 2 faces with 1 boot.
It's a 2-for-1 deal.
It's a twofer.
And yeah, to answer your question, I've been on the side of Chase Del Monte many a times and followed his advice to do just that many times before.
Did you provide reinforcements?
And protection.
And protection, I thought so. Perfect segue.
Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, a DDT from Chase Del Monte to
come
Shannon
on.
Levangie on the edge of the ring.
Unnecessary. But Chase had to get his revenge because, well, Shannon made him look stupid, and Chase got back the only way he knows how. Like I said, longtime veteran, longest reigning Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion in history, former New England champion, former tag team champion, blah, blah, blah. He's got quite the resume.
Sorry to cut you off. I was going to say, True the OG is just taking advantage of the situation. He just had a handful of hair. Shannon Levangie oh, come on, he's right.
I mean, there's no need for such nefarious actions from the Chase that runs the place. And,
He's already loopy. He's already out of it. There was no need for that.
well, choking her on that middle rope, and now that chop right to the throat is going to suck any of the wind out of the sails of Shannon Levangie, who would be well suited to tag her freshly rested partner, Paris Van Dale. Getting these fans going here tonight in Everett, Massachusetts. It's the Summer of Slams finale. We're outside, we're under the lights, and Chase with the 5 knuckles of doom.
Cover.
Not enough.
Very arrogant cover, too. Paris Van Dale really needs to get in this thing to save the Brats from losing to the Chaotic OGs, but as I speak, Shannon is attempting a comeback of sorts. Series of shots, sending Chase back to the ropes, but Chase quick to deliver a knee to the midsection, followed up by a devastating elbow.
But I question coming out of Tewksbury, I felt like there was a little dissension in the ranks between Trigger and Chase after Shannon Levangie defeated the OG in that Panoptic Championship match. Chase came out, what happened, and then Shannon took full advantage of Chase Del Monte before he could inflict any punishment on her whatsoever. Thus, we have this tag team match here tonight. Let's see if the OGs can stay on the same page, because I still question Chase, slipping off the apron over there.
Look at that. A handful of hair sending the Panoptic champion down after she was almost able to break away from Chase and make a tag.
Into the corner, cutting the ring in half. Trigger the OG, the legal man in the ring. Shot to the midsection. Another one as the OGs have control over Shannon Levangie, who desperately got a tag out to Paris Van Dam.
Desperately is an understatement.
Shannon so close, fingertips away from making the tag, but Trigger's right there to force the block and not allow Shannon to tag Paris.
And once again, here comes Chase Del Monte.
Legal tag. Legal tag. Shannon has held that Panoptic Championship since January 30th of this year. She's gone through all competition, holds that title very proudly. Of course, it's not on the line here. This is a matter of pride and respect. Chase holding her up for that suplex.
Nice stalling suplex. Dead center in the middle of the ring.
You can see Shannon trying to force her way back down. She does.
Tag was made though.
But Chase puts her back up. No. She lands on her feet. Up and over again.
Oh!
Man.
Forward
roll.
Chase.
Tag's made.
Here comes Paris Van Dam. House of Fire. Taking it to the Chaotic OG. Series of elbows. She's not done yet. Cuts through. Catches the clothesline.
Grabs both arms. She's got Trigger all kinds of confused right now.
Oh!
Just caught Chase. Oh, an X Factor. Face first to the canvas goes Chase Del Monte, and it's all Paris Van Dam.
Watch out. Oh! Oh, now Trigger's got Paris Van Dam. Wait a minute.
Oh. DDT out of nowhere. Hooks that leg. Broken up by Del Monte at the last second.
This is unbelievable.
Van Dale 2 times Chaotic Wrestling Pan-Optic champion, longest reigning in the history of our championship. And now Chase Del Monte with the upper hand, whips her off the ropes. Blind tag was made. Blind tag was made. Shannon Levangie is legal. Paris has got to get out.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Friendly fire.
Oh no! Shannon apologizing vehemently.
She just knocked down her own partner, but look at this. Trigger the OG does the same as Shannon avoids the spinning heel kick. Trigger hit Chase.
Friendly fire on the part of both teams.
Twist of fate attempt.
Right into a forearm in Chase's face. Trigger splashes his own partner in the corner. Shannon still checking on Paris Van Dale. Yep, she's back up. Here we go, little double team action. Oh, and they collide head first.
And Shannon should have just tried to finish Trigger off instead of asking for some help here. Oh no!
The friendly fire is out of control, Pat.
Oh! Trigger's taking advantage.
Full scoop and a slam center of the ring.
Oh no, could he be going for one of those leg drops?
What? Chase just tagged himself in.
What's he doing?
Trigger was going to go off the top with that lethal leg drop.
Oh, he's going for a C2G!
Oh, cradle to the grave. Legs hooked. Got her.
I haven't seen him win a match in a long time.
Here are your winners, Trigger the OG and Chase Del Monte, the Chaotic OGs.
I shouldn't have said that on the record. I might get fired. Wow, look at this. Dissension continuing on the side of the Chaotic OGs, even though they got the victory tonight. As I was mentioning, Trigger the OG was going for the leg drop off the top to finish things off, but Chase Del Monte made the blind tag, came in and delivered the C2G cradle to the grave pile driver to finish off. Channel Evangi, what's going on? Are they just shove each other?
This conversation's getting very heated. Trigger shoved Chase and has now left the ring. Chase Del Monte all alone. Got the victory, as you said. Been a while, but got the victory for the team, and dissension in the ranks, Pat.
What a match and what a story to follow. Got a lot more to come here tonight. Stay tuned, folks. As I mentioned, our main event, the Heavyweight Championship, will be on the line. Tyree Taylor defending against the returning Anthony Green. Let's send it back to Rich.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Night Shift, where the beer is always flowing. Do we have a bar set up out here? I'm just curious. No? You gotta go inside and get your beer. But Steve's here, which means we got popcorn, hot dogs, nachos. There you go, popcorn and nachos. They go great with beer. Make sure you visit and tip your food and bar staffs accordingly. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Tú no me vas a olvidar. Estos cabrones me quieren matar, pero tú me brincas encima de este bicho y yo te devoro como un animal. Yo sé que me quieren matar, pero después que yo tenga dinero para comprar pistolas y rifles con balas, yo voy a guerrear. En mi casa vivimos en guerra, rifles militar.
Introducing first from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 196 pounds, the Latino Real, Jose Zamora.
The Latino Real, along with his 360 camera, which he loves all so much, here tonight. And he's on a winning streak. A couple shows ago, he defeated the Big Cheese in Malden, Massachusetts. Last week, he defeated Just Jamari in Tewksbury. Tonight, he's going to be taking on former New England champion, Calvin Dumont, former Pan-Office champion Calvin Dumont, I stand corrected. Can Jose Zamora keep the winning streak alive?
En mi casa vivimos en guerra, rifles militares. Yo lloro a Dios porque ninguno de los míos repara. Aquí todo el mundo se muere, nadie resucita, cabrones quieren matar.
Granted, the victories he's had, he's won them a little dirty. He used some underhanded tactics. Let's see if the trend continues here tonight while he attempts to win 3 straight.
His opponent, wrestling out of your hopes and dreams, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 183 pounds, Calvin Dumont.
And again, the former Pan-Office champion here tonight, carrying a broomstick. Rich, what is going on here with Calvin Dumont walking to the ring with not only a broomstick, it looks like there's a roll of tape hooked onto that broomstick.
Calvin Dumont has a broom, and he is going to duct tape it to the ring post, as Jose Zamora did with his, I don't know if you got the memo, 360 camera. It's a 360
Yeah,
camera.
no, I got the memo, Rich. I was telling the fans.
I wouldn't know how to use one of those if my life depended on it.
Now, I'm not sure the purpose of the broom. I get it. I get the significance of it. I just don't understand its purpose.
He's mocking. He's mocking Jose. He is mocking Jose Zamora. Jose Zamora recently returning to action after a very serious shoulder injury he incurred in his homeland of Puerto Rico. Took him out of action for some 7-8 months. Oh no, there goes the broom.
When you're doing the ring introductions, you say Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico.
but on commentary you say Puerto Rico.
Well,
Change things up. I like it.
calling me right out on that. I like that. I have no defense. I have no defense. Is the bar open? Just checking.
Let me know.
Calvin, I think, was making a play for the camera. Calvin Dumont insisting that I announce that he is 6 feet tall.
That's not accurate. I think it's probably closer to the 5'10" range. But that's okay.
I used to be 5'10", then age kicked in. I am shrinking.
You're getting bigger. You're still growing, Rich.
Oh,
You're a growing boy.
Grown-ass man, they tell me. Got a little standoff here. Yeah, Calvin wants the camera. Oh. Jose quickly stops him. The Latino Reel, formerly the Spotlight, the first ever mic'd up wrestler in pro wrestling, I guess is now the first ever 360 camera wielding wrestler in history. Great move by Calvin Dumont.
Yeah, I really appreciate the innovation here tonight on the part of Calvin Dumont. He's stepping outside of his comfort zone, delivering some moves we haven't necessarily seen him perform here. In doing so, he's getting the fans here in Everett behind his back, which I have not seen. Diving off the top with a double axe handle, going for the win. Not enough.
Count of 2. Dumont, former Panoptic champion. Jose Zamora was one half of the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions when he suffered that injury. Of course, he and DJ Powers, the team of Powers of Influence, having to relinquish the championship. Jose looking to get back into winning form. He's had a couple of matches since coming back. He is undefeated.
Can I do a poll? Can I ask the fans tuning in to poll?
Absolutely.
I want to know, of everyone tuning in, since Jose Zamora is such a big social media star, how many of you truly are big fans of Jose Zamora? I want to hear it because it's been all talk from Jose Zamora, but I haven't seen the proof. I haven't seen the pudding.
Can I use your line? Join the conversation.
Is that my line?
I don't know. That's what they say when you tell the people on the YouTube to
I like it. I have a line now.
join the conversation.
Look at this, though. I can't get over the fact that the Chaotic Wrestling faithful are siding with Calvin Dumont. That's just how much they despise Jose Zamora. Exactly why I need this poll right now.
Oh, double knee backbreaker in the corner. That's a very astute point by Mr. PM Pat Matthews. That's why he is the best in the business, ladies and gentlemen. These fans hate Jose Zamora so much that they're actually cheering for Calvin Dumont to grab that 360 camera. What does one of those go for? Gotta be expensive, right? Gotta be expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. The way he protects that thing, it's like a child. And I just want to say for the record, nobody has sided with Jose Zamora in the chat at all. There was one person that admitted to following. This poor soul admitted it. But he refuses to say that he's an actual fan, so.
And we want to shout out all of our fans for joining the conversation and checking out this Thursday night Summer of Slams finale from Night Shift Brewing in Everett. Always a great time here. We've got a great audience. And yeah, the beers are definitely flowing. These fans are having a great time. And Jose Zamora having a good time at the expense, of Calvin Dumont, who just ate that middle rope right in the throat.
Yeah, he's continuing his dirty tactics that have won him 2 matches in a row over the past few shows. Here tonight, again, he's looking to make it 3, but he's got to keep Calvin Dumont down for the count, and he hasn't been able to do so as Calvin Dumont, oh man, was attempting to get back into things, but he just took a clothesline to his throat, ladies and gentlemen. That was a stiff clothesline to the throat. He may have a busted trachea.
Ooh, Dr. Matthews, paging Dr. Matthews.
Reporting for duty.
Jose Zamora snapmare takeover. He's definitely done the damage, and he's got Calvin Dumont down right in the center of the ring in our third match here at the Summer of Slams finale. Brendan Paul making sure that does not degenerate into a choke. He apparently has the forearm right across the chin, not across the windpipe. Otherwise, that would constitute a choke and a possible disqualification. Calvin Dumont firing back, shots to the midsection, jawbreaker. These fans are behind Calvin Dumont. I'm not used to this. Count of two.
Me neither. Oh, good God!
Faked him out with the left, came back with the right.
Yeah, he definitely didn't fake him out with the elbow there. That was, you got all of that one. There's definitely nothing fake about that one.
The Latino reel is all kinds of fired up here. I guess the one good thing about that injury is it dissolved that tag team with DJ Powers. Haven't seen him around. It's unless Livia's around. Then
Is he trying to injure Calvin? I don't know. What did Calvin do?
They're chanting Calvin. What universe are we in? Boot to the face. Elbow. Calvin Dumont in the corner. Goes up and over. Sunset flip. Shoulders are pinned.
Man, he's had him. Oh! Mongolian chop to the throat from Jose Zamora.
You heard Brendan Paul warning him about going to the throat. Inverted atomic drop. Nice drop kick by Calvin Dumont.
Calvin Dumont is a huge opening here. He's got to follow through, though. Can he maintain this momentum?
Calvin's enjoying this fan support here tonight.
Looks like it. Can he use it to his advantage?
Caught his man in the corner with a running knee. Reversal center of the ring. Calvin goes up. Underneath goes Zamora. Caught with a power slam. Well done, Calvin Dumont. I can't believe I just said that. Count of two. Count of two.
There's a first for everything, Rich.
I'm starting to like the kid. Hell of an athlete.
That's the effect of Jose Zamora.
That's how much heat they say. Kid's got heat.
And now look at this. Calvin Dumont's going back up top. We saw him deliver the double axe handle earlier. What's he thinking now?
Could go for an oh, and Jose had it well spotted and rolls right out of the ring.
I got to give it the credit to Jose Zamora there. Wise thinking on his part.
Grab his camera and go home, take the count out. I don't know. Zamora now staggering around ringside.
Is he leaving?
He's leaving with the camera.
Well, Calvin Dumont has something to say about that. He just took the very expensive 360 camera away from its owner, Jose Zamora.
He's making his own video. Into the ring, he lures his man, trying to lure him back in, saying, come get it. What do we got here? A little standoff. Oh. Calvin has been focused on that camera from the get-go.
Calvin better be careful. That's an expensive piece of equipment.
Oh, faked him out between the legs.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calvin's got him.
Or rolled him up and got the pin.
Jose got it. Jose got him.
Here is your winner, Jose Zamora.
Man, I thought Calvin had him at the end there, but Jose Zamora was able to follow through and come away with a victory here tonight. A valiant effort on the part of Calvin Dumont, pulling out some moves that we have not seen him use here before. Getting the crowd behind his side, something that hasn't been done before, but nonetheless, Jose Zamora continuing his winning streak. Let's send it back to Rich Palladino as he's taking us into the next match.
How we feeling, Everett? We're having a good time? Hell yeah. Glad you guys could be with us tonight. Don't forget Summer Chaos Friday night, September the 11th. 2 weeks later, I believe we're in Watertown on September 25th. Make sure you're connected to all social media platforms and chaoticwrestling.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one at a total combined weight of 540 pounds, the team of Devious Cass, Rulo, and Hellfire McGuire.
This trio each making their debut here tonight in Chaotic Wrestling. As we just heard from Rich, we got the Broad Street Bully, Devious Cass, the Flamingo in Flight, Hellfire McGuire, and Rulo. Devious Cass is wearing the blue and
Cut the
silver.
music.
Oh. Gotta be quiet.
As you can see, Hellfire McGuire has an eye for style. On top of that, Hellfire McGuire has an eye for talent. Now, I heard some of the up-and-coming hot shots around this scene are the breadwinners. I might think that too. Hellfire McGuire might think that too if I lived in a toilet of a town like this. Don't boo, it's true. You want to talk about top talent? Let's talk about Rulo. Rulo loves feeling pain as much as he loves dealing pain. Now you want to talk devious, and Hellfire McGuire knows devious. Let's talk about the devious one himself, the Broad Street Bully, a Devious Cass. Not to mention the Flamingo in Flight, Hellfire McGuire. And I'll tell you this too. If we can't take care of the breadwinners tonight, if we don't beat them in the center of this ring right here, and I don't step over them with these sparkly size 10s, I'll eat my shoes.
You eat his shoes.
And their opponents first at a total combined weight of 372 pounds. Cash Money McGinnis and Patrick Wheatman, the breadwinners. Their tag team partner from Portland, Maine, weighing in at 215 pounds, Omar La Casa.
The breadwinners recruited a new member here just for tonight. It's the house, Omar La Casa. The breadwinners, of course, have been on a tear as of late, and they're going into Summer Chaos as the #1 contenders for the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championships as they earn their right to take on the Vegan Society. It's going to be one hell of a night, September the 11th at the Lowell Collegiate Charter School. Tickets are still available. Again, go to chaoticwrestling.com while tickets are still available. You don't want to be left outside. Right now, we have 3-on-3 action.
Omar La Casa and the breadwinners. Hey man, I'm all in for this, because if Omar and the B-Dubs are victorious, Hellfire McGuire is going to eat his fancy, sparkly, shiny size 10 shoes. I want to see that. I'm into freaky stuff like that.
Oh.
Going to eat his shoes.
I didn't know you had a...
No, not me. It's another guy. But
I really want to see this. I want to see him eat his shoes. Sounds very interesting. I'm intrigued.
we announced from the get-go that it would be the breadwinners and Omar La Casa in action. We've got 3 newcomers to Chaotic, but certainly not newcomers to professional wrestling. Wait a minute. Okay, Cash is going to show
I'm
them.
going for that pose.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Nope, not going to happen.
Wow!
Looked him right in the eyes. Well,
Can't believe that.
I guess we are getting the action before the bell rings. Got to get 1 man in and 2 men out from each team.
Whoa.
Rulo and Devious Cass go to the outside. That leaves this trio with Hellfire.
Hellfire McGuire, the Flamingo in Flight, is not in a good spot as he is seemingly trapped by the breadwinners, and the third runner for tonight, Omar Lacasa. Well, that's trying to go for the pose.
Maybe it's, wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, left himself wide open. Nice drop kick by Omar Lacasa. Looking resplendent in his purple breadwinners type pants. I love it. Oh. Yeah.
They're gonna hit it. They're gonna hit it.
Oh, he sure did.
Oh, a little extra from Omar.
Okay.
Come on, let go.
And there's the bell. Now the match is officially underway. Omar Lacasa and Hellfire McGuire. McGuire, an accomplished manager.
No,
And
Hellfire McGuire calls himself not only the flamingo in flight, he refers to himself as, well, I have it here somewhere. Well, anyway, he travels first class. Thank you. I
got the flashlight.
Goes from first class seats to penthouse suites, Rich. That's what I was trying to say. He travels all over the world to find up and coming talent, and he seemingly has found two competitors he finds worthy to team with in Rulo and Devious Cass.
Yeah, Devious Cass. Actually, you saw him wearing a jacket that said low-key legend on the back. That is actually gifted to him. He trains with WWE superstar and World Guinness Book of Record world holder Natalia. So Devious Cass is well-traveled. I've seen him in my travels. He's very talented, yet very devious.
Devious Cass started when he was just 12 years old, and he's trained under Natty Neidhart and T.J. Wilson at down in their dungeon
In Tampa, where they train some of the absolute best, and Devious Cass is investing in his future and training with Natty, and all three of these athletes from the tri-state area, and looking to be a part of Chaotic Wrestling. And Rulo trapped in the corner. Rulo, who I know as a tag team wrestler. First time seeing him joining forces with Cass and Hellfire McGuire, and it's all Cash Money McGinnis right now.
Yeah, Rulo seems to be quite polar opposite of Hellfire McGuire, in that he's very quiet and doesn't say or really. Oh, hold on one second. I thought Omar Lacasa was going to try and finish him off there, but with the referee's back turned, he raked the eyes and nails that DDT.
Rulo hooks that leg, goes for two. He's a interesting character, and
well, Rulo, as you can see, is emo, and he sees pain as his weapon. He thinks, he enjoys giving pain as much as he feels pain.
That's what Hellfire was saying, and I find that very interesting. But he's very an enigma, if you will. Very unapproachable.
Man of very few words.
Very much keeps to himself. In the back, he was kind of just sitting in the corner by himself, not even with his partners. Omar brought into the center of the ring. Drop kick by Devious Cass. Devious not enduring himself to these fans. And that's what's great about Chaotic Wrestling. You never know who's going to show up. We got the breadwinners. Fans love them. They're in the hunt for the tag team championship against the Vegan Society. We're going to see one member of the tag team champions in action. Tofu Block taking on former New England champion. That's right, I hate to say it, but former New England champion Milo Mira coming up later tonight. Omar Lacasa, again, another product. They do it right at New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Omar Lacasa has been doing it for a couple of years now. Great kid, great personality, very dynamic personality. Exact opposite of Rulo, as Hellfire McGuire takes flight with the neck breaker. Lateral press, hook of the leg, and only two.
Hailing it from the Chicago of the North, as he calls it, Winnipeg, Manitoba. He's bringing the action right now to Omar Lacasa. Looking for a tag. Here comes...
Devious Cass now makes his way into the
say
ring.
you could finish my sentence.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just...
You're forgiven this time, but next time there's going to be a problem.
I'll watch my P's and Q's, so... Cash Money McGinnis and Patrick Wheatman, they are the breadwinners. The fans absolutely love them. Omar trying to fight back on Devious Cass. Cass, much more experienced than Omar, picks his man up, drops him right on the back of his head with a modified power bomb. In comes Rulo. This kid can fly, as we see, with a moonsault. Knees right across the chest. 2. And Omar just able to kick out.
I can feel his pain. I can feel all the way over here.
Well-placed boot right to the kidneys by Rulo.
That guy is going through some stuff. I can just tell.
An interesting character, to say the least. Devious Cass whipped into the corner, catches the elbow from Omar. Omar gets the boots up on Rulo.
Oh, no.
Hellfire McGuire's got the legs of Omar LaCasa in the corner.
Omar seemingly had a window opening, but Hellfire McGuire quickly grabbed the leg to avoid any further momentum.
And you see how the team of McGuire, Rulo, and Cass are just trying to keep the referee distracted so they can administer more punishment on Omar LaCasa.
Oh, I heard about this. I heard about this. They're going for the devious death drop.
No, to no avail. Omar lands on his feet, gets enough power to shove Rulo and Cass into McGuire, who crouched himself on that top rope. Double kickoff by Omar. Tag is made.
Oh, no.
In come both breadwinners.
Good for the breadwinners, but for Hellfire McGuire's crew, this isn't good at all.
Patrick Wheatman and Cash Money McGinnis. Double neck breakers. Rulo to the outside. Devious Cass to the outside. Hellfire McGuire calling his shot. That didn't work. Ended up on the wrong side of both knees of the breadwinners. Total modified elimination. Oh, broken up by Rulo on the outside.
Just getting it at the very last second. And look at the other corner. It looks like Devious Cass taking it to his opponents as well. Patrick Wheatman doing everything he can to get back on top of things, but the numbers game is just too overwhelming.
They are just triple teaming on Wheatman, who is now down on the canvas. Rulo going back up. We've already seen a moonsault. What else does he have planned from the top rope?
Oh no, they're gonna go for that devious death drop.
Oh my goodness.
It's an assisted blockbuster.
No, it sure is.
Man!
Wheatman planted. The devious death drop. Hellfire goes for the pin, and only 2. Action continues here at Chaotic Wrestling Night of Slams finale. Still to come, Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, you heard me right, the new champion, Tyree Taylor, taking on the former Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Anthony Green, in tonight's main event. So much action top to bottom here tonight as we are on the road to Summer Chaos Friday night, September the 11th in Lowell at the Collegiate Charter School. All 6 athletes in the ring trading blows in the center. Who's going to get the upper hand? It's a slugfest, Pat.
I think it's also anybody's game right now. We're right back to square one.
This is how it started before the bell rang. Omar catches the poke to the eye attempt by McGuire. Pokes McGuire's finger into his own eye socket.
It's not gonna end like the match started with pokes to the eyes. The breadwinners, the tables have turned, and so have their hands.
The breadwinners and Omar LaCasa taking flight on all 3 of their adversaries. Cash McGinnis directing traffic. They send Hellfire McGuire back into the ring. The damage done. Devious Cass and Rulo on the outside. What are we going to see here?
Oh!
The yeast injection.
They did it!
Here are your winners, the team of Omar LaCasa and the Breadwinners.
Well, things are looking good for the breadwinners going into their tag team championship match at Summer Chaos against the Vegan Society with the help tonight from the house, Omar LaCasa. Now, Cash McGinnis asking for the microphone.
never it. I know Omar's feeling excited. I know Patrick Wheatman is feeling good. And I'm most definitely feeling good because in 2 weeks at Summer Chaos, me and my boy Patty Wheats will be competing for the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championships and against none other than the Bum Vegan Society. And I think in the biggest moment of our careers, me and Patty Wheats are going to win some bread.
Oh boy.
Speak of the vegan devil.
Here come the tag team champions, or at least one half of them. That's Tofu Block.
Breadwinners, you are lucky that Sean Vegan Keegan is not here tonight. Otherwise, we would come in there and put you down. Just like we're gonna put you down in 2 weeks at Summer Chaos for the 10th and final time. And prove once and for all that the Vegan Society is the best tag team in chaotic wrestling today.
You know, that's a lot of too tough talk for the tag team champion who isn't here with his own tag team partner. What the heliante? But I wouldn't worry about me and Patrick Wheatman, because that's in 2 weeks. I would worry about what you have tonight. Get ready to bounce, Tofu Block.
Oh, that music can mean only one thing. The man with the P-O-G-O, Milo Mira, former New England champion, is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Medford, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, the man with the P-O-G-O, Milo Mira.
So ready. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. The former New England champion, Milo Mira, he lost his New England title in the main event of Locked and Loaded just this past Friday to one Mr. Bacon in a schoolyard brawl.
He sure did, and we saw a little bit of everything in that match just 6 days ago in Tewksbury. Unfortunately, Mr. Bacon is the new Chaotic Wrestling New England champion after that schoolyard brawl that we saw a little bit of everything, ending the dominant reign of Milo Mira. He's looking to get back on the winning track, taking on one half of the tag team champions, Tofu Block. The former Seabass Finn.
You know, I haven't been able to look at rulers the same since that schoolyard brawl.
Yeah, there was a lot of weaponry from the classroom brought to the ring, and we saw everything. And give the devil his due, Mr. Bacon is the new New England champion. Here we go. 5th match of the evening on tap. Milo Mira and Tofu Block.
Ooh. Little shove there from Tofu Block. Milo Mira delivering another shove right back. Moving out of the way, sending Tofu Block right into that buckle. Tofu Block was trying to look like blindside Milo Mira. Oh, nice monkey flip.
Milo Mira from right up the road in Medford, Massachusetts. He's having a good time here tonight.
He's
saying like a fish out of water.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what Tofu Block is, the former sea bass Finn. He is a fish out of water. Having to join the Vegan Society earlier this year, and now he is fully committed. Now tag team champion alongside the leader of the Vegan Society. And there's a little sea bass Finn action from Milo Mira. We haven't seen something like that in a while, ever since he became Tofu Block.
Count of 2 for Mira against Tofu, and well, give the devil his due. Tofu Block agreeing to the stipulation and joining the Vegan Society, but he now holds his first championship title in Chaotic Wrestling as one half of the dominant tag team champions, the Vegan Society. That could all change.
Oh, he's barefoot. Tofu Block is barefoot, and he's trying to use the pogo stick. It's not a comfortable combo. Oh, Milo Mira with a huge suicide dive, catching Tofu Block off guard. The fans here in Everett are loving every second of it.
And Block just went right into the guardrail. Now back into the ring. Milo Mira's got the pogo stick. He's got shoes on, so he'll be able to use it much more effectively.
He's one of the best pogo stick operators in the world.
Unbelievable. Such agility from Milo Mira off the top. Cross body, and only a count of 2 again.
Man, what a shocker in the main event of Locked and Loaded to see Milo Mira, who has been on an absolute, well, I should say had been on an absolute tear for the past 8-9 months, to just finally not come out on top. He lost the title in, of course, Mr. Bacon's domain.
The schoolyard brawl. Oh, and Mira, very successful. Had, I want to say, about 14 or 15 defenses of that championship. We'll see what kind of champion Mr. Bacon turns out to be. He chose not to join us tonight, claiming that he only has to defend his title every 30 days, and he just won it, so he got the night off. Always politicking. Lateral press, hook of the leg, 2 count for Tofu Block. Sean Vegan Keegan not in attendance tonight as the champions are set for Summer Chaos. Milo Mira just ate that forearm. And let's take all the vegan stuff out of this. Let's take the whole Tofu Block name out of this. Tofu Block. Hold on. Hooks that leg. Could this be it? No. Very accomplished amateur wrestling background.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'll remember under the moniker of Seabass Finn right here in this venue, was it a year ago, when he faced Mortar in an epic match for the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. The action is non-stop here tonight. It's the Summer of Slams finale.
Speaking of Mortar, there's a lot going on between Mortar, well, I should say Mortar's fiance, Jaleesa, and one Brian Fury, a man that Mortar was supposed to face at Cold Fury before. Unfortunately, Brian Fury was taken out with injury. Tofu Block delivering a huge clothesline, almost walking away with the victory here tonight. As we saw at Locked and Loaded, Brian Fury has been stalking not only Jaleesa, but Mortar himself outside of their home, following them home from work.
It's very concerning because what happens in the ring, what happens at our events is one thing, but when you are literally, as you said, stalking someone in their own home, I mean, that's disgusting. That is uncalled for. Not to mention, when we were in Malden back on August 7th, Brian Fury like shoved Jaleesa down to the mat. Jaleesa, who usually ring announces our Summer of Slams events here in Everett, not in attendance. She is still very shaken up.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to put myself out there, having been in her shoes with somebody stalking you, especially in the place where, I don't know, he's known to show up once in a while.
Yeah, it's just, it's not a good look for a veteran and a New England legend like Brian Fury to take it to that level, to get Mortar to come back from his hiatus and wrestle him. I mean, just move on. Move on. You know, fortunately, we don't have to deal with any of that tonight. Like I said, Chaotic Wrestling Management giving Jaleesa the night off. And
Well, you know, Brian Fury's never been one to let things go. And this just proves it. But right now in the ring, Milo Mera is attempting to get back in the game here. The former New England champion seemingly getting the upper hand against Tofu Block finally. After momentum has been all on Tofu Block's side.
all roads are leading to Lowell, Massachusetts on September 11th, where the Vegan Society will defend their tag team championship against the Breadwinners. Milo Mera hoping for a victory here tonight to work his way onto the Summer Chaos card. And you know the one thing that he wants is a rematch with Mr. Bacon for that New England championship. But it ain't gonna happen at Summer Chaos, because in our next match, we've got the finals of the Summer of Slams tournament, the winner of which will go on to challenge for the New England title at Summer Chaos. And it's either gonna be the Big Cheese Tony Navarro, or it's gonna be top 5 dead or alive Sammy Diaz, count of 2.
Yeah, Tofu Block almost pulled out the win there. Big roundhouse.
Clothesline, missed. Look at that. Mera hooks the leg. Only 2. Again, looking to get back on the winning ways, get himself back into title contention. Won't be at Summer Chaos, but we got a whole lot more action coming up in 2026. Summer Chaos, our next big event. Make sure you join us and watch it here on Twitch, on YouTube. And get your tickets at chaoticwrestling.com. Milo Mera up top.
Attempting something, but not if Tofu Block has anything to say about it.
We call him Tofu or Block for the boy?
I call him T-Block. TB.
TB. TBD. Oh, big boot to the face. Well, not a boot. Bare foot to the face. By Tofu Block.
Ooh.
Beautiful German with a bridge. Again, you see in that amateur background coming into play from Tofu Block. Can't believe that Milo kicked out. I thought that was the end of the match.
I think we all did.
What's he doing?
What is he doing?
What are you doing? Grabbing the tag team championship off of our table. Brendan Paul saying, you can't use that. That's a weapon. You're going to be disqualified. You're going to lose the match.
Brendan Paul, you be careful. Don't get hurt. You're the only ref.
Mr. Oh, low blow behind the referee's back. Doubles up Milo Mera, cinches him up. Cradle, head.
He stole it, Rich. He stole it.
Here is your winner, co-holder of the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championship, Tofu Block.
Tofu Block is going into Summer Chaos with a win. Can he get another against the Breadwinners with the vegan
Wait a minute.
Sean Keegan by his side? Yeah, wait a minute is right. What's Tofu Block doing?
The match is over. Referee, get him out of there. He's got a weapon in his hand. Milo Mera still... Oh, it's Jacob Axton.
What's he doing here?
Jacob Axton coming to the rescue, sends Tofu Block over the top rope, saving Milo Mera. These two were in a faction back in the day, weren't they?
Yes, they were. They're also opponents just a few shows ago in Malden after Milo Mera personally handpicked Jacob Axton, saying he was very deserving of the title shot. Now Jacob Axton seemingly returning the favor, coming to the rescue of Milo Mera from Tofu Block and his belt. But folks, don't go anywhere. This match may be over, but there's a lot more action to come here tonight at the finale of Summer of Slams!
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is the final match in the Summer of Slams, winner of which will face Mr. Bacon for the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship on Friday night, September 11th in Lowell at Summer Chaos. This match is scheduled for one fall.
Yeah. Ride with the mob, Hamdulillah. Check you and me and do your job. Berg is the name. Ben Baller did the chain. Torno for the watch. Prezi plain Jane. Yamagini Jane.
Introducing first from Hartford, Connecticut, weighing in at 187 pounds, top 5, dead or alive, Sammy Diaz.
Well, Sammy Diaz earned himself a spot in the finals, making his way through the tournament the normal way, whereas his opponent changed this past Friday night because JT Dunn, who was his original opponent, has been suspended indefinitely. This past Friday night, we saw the Big Cheese qualify for the final. And again, the winner going on to Summer of Slams to take on the New England champion for the belt.
His opponent from the motherland, weighing in at 102 kilos, the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro.
The Big Cheese, Tony Navarro, was able to defeat Mike Skyros this past Friday night in what was a pretty evenly contested contest. Skyros, who had himself made quite the showing in the Summer of Slams Chaotic Challenge tournament this summer, earned himself another chance along with the Big Cheese, but it was the Big Cheese who came out on top, and a job well done, and it all comes down to this.
Bella Ciao 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 as the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro, has worked his way into the finals. That double elimination tournament that took place this summer exclusively here at Night Shift Brewing as part of the Summer of Slams Summer Tour, if you will, 2026. Comes down to this because the brackets had to change because of what happened right here at Night Shift 4 weeks ago. JT Dunn has been suspended indefinitely for putting his hands on a fan.
It's something you never do here in professional wrestling. You guys pay your hard-earned money when you come to these events, and for your safety to be on the line, that is absolutely unacceptable. And for it to be done by such a veteran member of the Chaotic Wrestling roster, JT Dunn, is just despicable.
It's a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to that kind of stuff here at Chaotic. Therefore, JT Dunn out. Tony Navarro winning his match in Tewksbury to advance to the final match right here tonight, and 15 days away at Summer Chaos. One of these men will face the brand new Chaotic Wrestling New England champion, Mr. Bacon, for the New England Championship. Sammy Diaz, much more experienced. Oh, what a chop to the chest by Top 5, dead or alive. A new face here to Chaotic Wrestling, but no stranger to fans of pro wrestling anywhere in these United States. But the Big Cheese, looking to be in the best shape of his career, wouldn't mind garnering a shot at that New England Championship. So it's all on the line here tonight at the finale of the Summer of Slams in the Summer of Slams tournament.
Oh, what an elbow from the Big Cheese, flying off the top rope, going for an early win.
And only a count of one. We've still got the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight title coming up in tonight's main event. Appreciate everybody joining us here in attendance tonight. Had to move the show outside because the advance was just so high. We couldn't be in that little room inside. We were packing that place. It was coming like a little bit of a fire hazard. Oh, suicide dive to the outside, and down goes the Big Cheese. He is down on the pavement, the hard pavement, as Sammy Diaz taking his time.
Sammy Diaz qualified for this match by defeating Omar La Casa. Before that, he defeated Mike Skyros. Of course, I mentioned Mike Skyros getting another opportunity alongside the Big Cheese. They were both already eliminated, but with that JT Dunn suspension, they faced off this past Friday night.
And, you know, hats off to the... Oh, what a cross body! He took to the air and only got 2. Hats off to the Chaotic Wrestling Championship Committee and the Board of Directors for allowing Mike Skyros and the Big Cheese another opportunity to be in that tournament. Like we said, it was double elimination, but considering the circumstances with JT Dunn's suspension. Ooh, another well-placed kick right between the shoulder blades. That was legal because it was with the top of the boot, not the toe. The toe would be an infraction. Sammy Diaz has got himself one of the biggest opportunities of his career should he be able to upend the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro, here and go on to Summer Chaos to take on Mr. Bacon. The New England Championship, so prestigious, stepping stone to the heavyweight title, or skinny weight, whoever may be holding it. But this has been quite a battle. Both men know what's on the line here. They've been fighting for it all summer. And Sammy Diaz with the upper hand on Tony Navarro. Navarro just a couple of years, maybe 3 years into his professional career. Sammy's been around for well over a decade. He has fought some of the best that professional wrestling has to offer as they are trading blows right in the center of the ring. Off the ropes, reversed by Sammy. Elbow right under the jaw.
This be it?
Didn't hook a leg, gets a count of 2. I think Sammy thought that was the knockout blow, but it was not enough for top 5, dead or alive.
As you were mentioning, just a huge opportunity with a chance to take on the New England champion for the title at Summer Chaos. A big event in its own right, but such a historic lineage does the New England title hold, with people such as Josh Briggs, Donovan Dijak, Christian Casanova, Chase Stelmani, Brian Fury, who's been seeing a lot of lately, Brian Malonis, Chase Stelmani himself, so many, John Walters, Slick Wagner Brown.
And I know we talked about it in the last match, but I mean, Milo Mira had a hell of a run, 252 days as champion. I mean, the list of athletes that he went through, including defeating Mr. Bacon twice before that schoolyard brawl at Locked and Loaded. But right now, it could be one of these two men opposing Mr. Bacon on September the 11th for that New England title. Big Cheese on the canvas. Couple of shots to the midsection, breaks the hold. Roundhouse kick misses.
Oh, European uppercut. He's from Italy.
Well played, well played. Sammy with that running knee goes for another one. Caught! Italian drop?
I was going to say.
Thank you.
It's locked in.
Ciao Bella. Down goes Sammy Diaz. Both wrestlers down. That's a big break that Big Cheese needed here. Big break for Big Cheese as he was taking some tremendous punishment from Sammy Diaz. Referee's count is now up to 4 as both wrestlers very slow to get up off that mat. What would happen if there's a double count out here in the ring? I mean, would we just award Bacon a forfeit victory?
We'd have to go back to the championship committee for that answer.
That's above my pay grade. Forearm, another one, series of them, uppercut. And here comes Tony Navarro with the big charge in the corner. Whips his man out far side, misses that one. Hits, buckles hard, caught by The Big Cheese goes for the pin. 2. Oh, and within an eyelash of heading into Summer Chaos.
That was a hellacious power slam done by the Big Cheese, but yeah, not enough to keep Sammy Diaz down for the 3 count.
Tony Navarro biding his time, plotting his next move, thinking of everything that he's learned in his young career on how to put away the veteran Sammy Diaz. Navarro with the size advantage. Diaz, the more experienced, the high flyer. Can hit from any direction, but just got caught. Could we get a little face plant Parmesan? Oh! Well done.
Called an alternate.
Sure did. Goes for the pin. Again, a 2 count.
It's a nice Italian suplex.
Italian.
I'm continuing the trend we already started. You see what I'm doing there?
Yes.
I just want to make sure.
We're speaking the language of my people, or a paraphrasing of my people. But Tony Navarro, has got the fans chanting. I think he might be going for that faceplant Parmigiana, which is delicious this time of season.
Like a belly-to-back suplex attempt, but look at this. It was turned into a headlock takeover by Sammy Diaz. Here comes Tony Navarro. Diaz moving out of the way, delivers an enziguri. He's sending Navarro up to the second rope. He's got him up in a package. Oh, wait a minute.
Tucked the head, kicked the face, and now a power bomb out of the corner. And Sammy, so quickly, with one fluid motion, to the middle, up to the top. Ooh! Frog splash out of the corner. It's academic.
Oh, I thought that was it. I thought Sammy Diaz was going to Summer Chaos as the #1 contender, but we're still in this, folks.
Unbelievable resiliency from Tony Navarro. He's not done yet. He is not done yet.
Well, he's got to move quickly. He's got to get back in the contest some way, somehow. Or if Sammy Diaz continues this momentum, he might just finish him off for good. There are no more second chances. Well, I guess third chances for Tony Navarro after this.
Sammy Diaz signaling that this is it. Tony fighting out, series of elbows, couple of forearms, clothesline ducked. Here comes Sammy with a cutter. Springboard cutter off the ropes, 2 and...
Man, that was a nice choice. I like the think on the part of Sammy Diaz, but I just don't think he got all of it, unfortunately. This continues.
I almost called for the bell. I thought that was it. Sammy looking for the death now. No! Knee is caught. Series of shots to the top of the head. Chop to the chest by Tony Navarro. The Big Cheese coming off the ropes. Kick right in the jaw, but he catches Sammy.
Ooh.
Sammy with one shot to the head breaks that hold.
Going for O'Connor.
1, 2, kicked up. 2, he's got the tights.
Navarro stole it, Rich.
He absolutely did out of nowhere.
Here is your winner, heading to Summer Chaos to challenge for the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship, the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro.
And I don't know what caught behind Tony Navarro to do that. Was it desperation? Knowing that he had such a big opportunity on the line, he got the job done, and congratulations to him on that. But imagine being in Sammy Diaz's shoes, having earned a victory after victory after victory in this tournament, to lose to Tony Navarro on his third chance in the tournament by the use of rolling up with the tights.
Never say never. Desperation move by Tony Navarro, and he will be in one of the featured events at Summer Chaos.
You gotta feel. Is this getting louder? Is that getting louder?
I think it is.
Why? I can't talk. I'll stop talking. Is that what you want? I'll stop talking.
No, we're getting ready to go to tonight's main event. Sammy Diaz, hats off to Sammy, really endeared himself to these fans throughout the entire summer. And we're getting ready for it.
Where is Mortar? Where is Mortar? Where is he? Tell me where Mortar is. Where is Mortar?
Oh, Jaleesa. No! Come on, Brian! No! Get your hands off of her! He's going for the branding iron on Jaleesa! I had no idea Brian Fury was going to be here tonight. He continues his search for Mortar, who has been MIA for the past several months. As you just saw in that clip, he attacked Mortar's fiance, Jaleesa, 3 weeks ago in Malden, Massachusetts at Under Siege. We saw this past Friday night that he's been stalking Jaleesa, trying to find Mortar. The police had to get involved, but that wasn't enough, clearly, to stop Brian Fury. Here he is tonight at Summer Slams. What does he have to say for himself?
The question was asked many times, where is Mortar? And every time I asked it, I did not get an answer. So I had to go and find Mortar myself. And anybody that watched those videos know that when I went to his house, that man ran and hid. And the person that wears the pants is the one that called the cops on me, and that's Jaleesa. I told her to give him another message. You had until tonight to answer my challenge. I want an answer, Mortar. Summer Chaos is 15 days away. Answer my challenge.
Here's Jaleesa. I didn't think she was here tonight.
She was given the night off. I don't know what to say.
Well, she probably hasn't been able to live with herself with someone stalking her the way Brian Fury has. So
My patience is growing thin. I demand an answer.
I don't have one. But he does.
what?
Something's coming. Something's coming. Something's coming. Something's coming. Something's coming. Let the games begin.
I need an answer.
Come walk in my shoes. I done paid all my lose. I got something to prove. All in, nothing to lose. Right now, a new day starts. Woke up my brave heart. Stand up and play my part. Like the crowd wave starts. Been patient long enough. Not waiting, I'm bossing up. Life is like a toss-up. I tip the triple, cross it up.
Did you see that? Mortar has accepted Brian Fury's challenge, and it looks like we're gonna see them face off at Summer Chaos. Brian Fury seems shocked almost. No, he's got Jaleesa again! Not again! Let go of Jaleesa! Security rightfully in the ring, but Brian Fury's taking it to them. Brian Fury still fighting them off. No, no, no! He just launched the security guard straight into Jaleesa. Oh my gosh. Somebody, is there anybody to check on her in the back at least? Security's down out here, guys.
Poor Jaleesa. She's been through hell during this whole thing. And
I gotta go help Brendan.
My God. What has got into Brian Fury? It's the second time. Inadvertent, whatever you want to call it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the second time that Jaleesa has fallen prey to the firebrand, Brian Fury, who's going to get what he wants, apparently. In 15 days, Friday night, September the 11th, at the Collegiate Charter School in Lowell, Massachusetts, as part of Summer Chaos. Mortar sent the message. Unfortunately, Jaleesa suffered the consequences. Brian Fury should be ashamed of himself for what he has just done. These security guards were just wrong place, wrong time. Look at Fury peering back at Jaleesa, who's being helped by my partner, Pat Matthews, and referee Brendan Paul. Very unfortunate. Folks, you're not going to want to miss Summer Chaos. Get your tickets now at chaoticwrestling.com. Be a part of the action, because we haven't seen Mortar for months. And Lord only knows what kind of hell Brian Fury is going to pay at Summer Chaos. Mortar has accepted. That is going to happen in 15 days at Summer Chaos. Make sure you get your tickets at chaoticwrestling.com. Friday night, September the 11th, Lowell, Massachusetts. Make sure you get your tickets in advance. That card is going to be insane. Speaking of insane, have we had a great summer here in Everett or what? Here in the shadows of Boston. Want to thank everybody at Night Shift Brewing for having Chaotic Wrestling be a part of their festivities all summer long. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for coming out. Truly appreciate your support. See you at Summer Chaos. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening.
Well, here comes tonight's challenger. former tag team champ, former New England champ, former heavyweight champ, Anthony Green is back, and with a huge opportunity. Can he take down Tyree Taylor and end his title reign before Summer Chaos? Will Anthony Green be the one walking in as champion in 2 weeks in Lowell, Massachusetts? Not if Tyree Taylor has anything to say about it. But if anybody can do it, I say Anthony Green is the guy. Folks, I want to thank you again for tuning in here tonight, whether it be live here in Everett or on YouTube and Twitch. We want to see you all at Summer Chaos in just 2 weeks. And here comes Coach Cashew. And that sound...
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
That sound means only one thing. It's the heavyweight champion. Tyree Taylor, Brooklyn's heavy hitter. He won that title 3 weeks ago in Malden, Massachusetts. He was the holder of the Chaotic Countdown contract, winning the Chaotic Countdown this past summer, earlier this past summer. And with that contract, leave me alone, man. I don't want any problems, all right? I don't want any problems. And with that contract, Tyree Taylor earned his quote-unquote right to declare a championship match at any time of his choosing, and he chose the beginning of Under Siege in Malden 3 weeks ago, where he absolutely mauled Armani Chaos out back, and a bloodied and bruised Armani Chaos was thrown into the ring, where Coach Cashew demanded a referee make the count. And now we have a new champion. No longer is it the Skinnyweight Championship. It's Tyree Taylor's Heavyweight Championship. But right now, let's send it back to Rich for the formal ring introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Chaotic Wrestling Summer of Slams finale main event is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right. He is a former Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, wrestling out of Dangertown, USA. Weighing in at 211 pounds. He is the best thing in wrestling, the alternative Anthony Green. And his opponent to my left is accompanied to the ring by Coach Cashew. And he represents from the Crown Heights, weighing in at a live 305. He is the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Brooklyn's heavy hitter, Tyree Taylor.
Here we go. The match that we've been waiting for here tonight. Once again, Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Can Anthony Green walk away once again Heavyweight Champion? It's been 7 years since he's held the title.
And you know Anthony Green would love to walk away with another reign as heavyweight champion. There we go. Your main event, Summer of Slams. Summer of Slams finale main event.
This is a crazy heavy belt.
It really is. And I can't believe that Tyree Taylor hasn't insisted on bringing back the original Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight title. He's just rubbing it in Armani Chaos's face by taking that custom-made Skinny Weight Championship and putting a piece of masking tape over Skinny and changing the name to Heavyweight. And those two will do battle. Well, those two are scheduled to do battle, but what if Anthony Green walks away with the championship tonight?
Anthony Green might just find himself in a false count anywhere match. But don't worry, Anthony Green, Coach Cash is banned from the building. So,
I mean, Tyree Taylor has been the champion for 20 days. That could be one of the shortest reigns ever as Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion. He's already got a couple of defenses under his belt.
yeah, Tyree Taylor defended that championship in the multi-man main event the same night he won it. And then just this past Friday night, he took on Jacob Axton and successfully defended the championship. Then, can he do it again tonight and walk into Summer Chaos with even more momentum?
I mean, Anthony Green can be the disruptor of Summer Chaos. He can change the entire format of that event by winning the heavyweight title for a second time here tonight.
And Anthony Green doing everything he can to take down Tyree Taylor with shoulder blocks. Even with having the momentum of the ropes on his side, he's not able to overcome the size advantage against Brooklyn's heavy hitter, the heavyweight champion Tyree Taylor.
Off the ropes, cannot budge the big 305-pounder. Anthony Green trying with all his might, outweighed by nearly 100 pounds. He's got the man moving.
He's got him teetering, Rich.
This is like 7 or 8 in a row. Anthony Green, can he knock down the champion?
I think he's one more away, Rich.
No.
Oh, I thought that was it for sure. Man, it's just too much.
Look at Tyree, though. He's staggering. Oh, chop to the chest. Still can't knock down the heavyweight champion of Chaotic Wrestling. Another chop. Oh, and Cash side. Come on.
This is exactly why Armani Chaos wanted to make sure Coach Cashew was banned from the venue next Friday night. Again, 2 weeks from tomorrow. And again, folks, tickets are still on sale.
Cashew's out of here. The referee caught the infraction. Brendan Paul has banned or kicked Coach Cashew away from ringside. You can blow that whistle all you want, pal. You're gone.
I think Cashew's calling an infraction on the infraction. Or trying to, at least. Well, there he goes. But Tyree Taylor left to fight for himself, trying to hit a Uranagi. Anthony Green fighting him off. Man, what a Hurricane Rana.
And the big man tripped up right onto that middle rope. HE going for that so much prettier, but he can't. Oh, he can't get the job done. Look out.
Man, just tossing Anthony Green up and letting him go.
This new era of Chaotic Wrestling with Tyree Taylor as champion just feels a whole lot different, doesn't it, Pat?
Oh,
I mean, just like a dark cloud hanging over everybody's head.
There's no doubt about it. Definitely has made the championship situation very, very uneasy. Not only because of how he won the title and what's going on between him and Armani Chaos, but just the overall threat that Tyree Taylor poses to anybody that tries to step up to him.
He is just an immovable force. I mean, he's solid. He's well accomplished as a professional wrestler. Got his formal training with WWE Hall of Famer Booker T at the Reality of Wrestling School in Houston, Texas, and continued to ply his craft as he made his way here to the East Coast. He is a dominant force, a well-traveled veteran, and is now the face of Chaotic Wrestling.
Confident as ever, as he should be. now that he has the championship. Even though, again, just the way he won it, I get the contract guarantees you a shot at the championship at any time that you choose. But backstage to maul somebody and to bloody them and bruise them.
Armani came out, his mouth was all bloodied. He chipped a tooth. I mean, just did a hell of a job.
He didn't take advantage of an opportunity, Rich. He forced his own opportunity.
I mean, we'll give him credit for winning the Chaotic Countdown, but you could have gone about it in a more direct way. Did you really need to ambush the champion, a man that had held the title for over 200 days, and then valiantly fought his way to the ring that same night to try and capture it back in that four-way with Tyree, Donovan Dijak, and the Mecca, Brian Johnson.
Absolutely right. We had all thought that Armani Chaos was in the ER, but midway through that main event match, he showed up somehow, some way. He demanded somebody take him back to the venue.
Well, Armani came back, fought valiantly, could not recapture the title, showed up tonight, riding a motorized suitcase to the ring, defeated Vinny Talata. No time to prepare for that match. He had no idea who he was facing. It took about 10 or 12 minutes, defeated Vinny Talata, picked that stipulation. But what's going to happen here? Is Tyree Taylor going to be the heavyweight champion? Because Anthony Green, you want to talk about a veteran, a student of the game in every sense of the word, or the phrase, if you will. Oh, 305 across the chest. Two, a true student of the game.
Anthony Green's still in it, the student of the game is. And you're 100% right, he is a student of the game. He has done anything and everything across well, I was going to say the United States, but across the world.
Multiple tours of Japan, had a residency in Japan at one point with Pro Wrestling Noah, where he was a member of the faction known as the Good Looking Guys. We've seen Anthony Green, of course, LJ Cleary, Jack Morris, all members of that team, and just continues to travel throughout these United States, Canada, wherever he is booked. And he is facing the top talent, but tonight, he's in there with an unstoppable force in Tyree Taylor.
You want to hear a fun fact?
I really do.
You know who was one of his tag team partners in Anthony Green's debut in Chaotic Wrestling?
Was it a very young, strapping Pat Matthews?
It may have been, or it might have been a young, strapping Terry Thistle.
Ooh! Man on the street, or was that the weatherman?
No, that was Cameron McLeod, of course, but right now Anthony Green is facing off against the heavyweight champion, and he might have just made an opportunity to get back in the match.
And Anthony Green, former tag team champion as well. I believe the New England title's the only one missing. I could be wrong. Maybe I don't know. My brain doesn't process. But that shoulder tackle did the job and took Tyree Taylor off his feet. Anthony Green just daring the champion to get back up. Goes for the body slam. And he hit it.
I can't believe he was able to hoist all of Tyree Taylor up, and he finally, with that body slam, able to get the big man down. But right back to his feet is Tyree Taylor.
How many times have you seen Tyree Taylor taken off his feet?
Not many, let alone being body slammed. Anthony Green not done, going up top.
Cross body, leg is hooked. Will that be enough? So innovative. Anthony Green has made that his own signature maneuver. The way he walks the ropes, so agile, taking the big man down, continuing to follow up. Gonna go for that so much prettier. If he can get up to the corner and drive his man's face down to the mat. Now Tyree shoves him off, but eats a super kick right in the jaw.
Hold on. Man, devastating Uranagi.
And only a count of two. Tyree Taylor thought that was it. Anthony Green got a lot more in that tank.
Somehow he was able to kick out. I don't know how. That was a very uncomfortable looking Uranagi. Oh no, he might be going for the Brooklyn Zoo power bomb.
He just signaled for it. He's got AG up. This could be it, but AG fighting it off. The alternative, Anthony Green, the best thing in wrestling, taking swipes at Tyree, connects with that kick. Pulls his man back in. A third time, he's going for it. Oh, good Lord.
That skull is hard.
You ain't kidding.
It just may have broken the jaw of Anthony Green. Oh, AG with a super kick out of nowhere. Cutter! Springboard cutter from Anthony Green. He's not done. He's going to try and go for the so much prettier again.
He's got the ropes. He's got the ropes. This time he connects. Could we have a two-time heavyweight champion? No, Tyree.
Oh, man.
Such ring presence.
You know, there's only so much you can do if you're Anthony Green in that situation. You can try and lug big Tyree Taylor to the center of the ring, but that's just going to waste too much time. AG just went for it, and unfortunately, Tyree Taylor was well aware of where he was and was able to get his foot on the ropes. But AG, what is he doing?
Suicide dive to the outside, and Tyree Taylor's back just folded against the guardrail at ringside.
Yeah! Ooh!
Clothesline, trying to get the big man over the guardrail. Just throws him.
Man, right on the concrete.
This is getting out of control. Anthony Green, albeit not the longest reign as heavyweight champion, desperately wants to be a two-time champion. He's held the tag titles. I just got word from our producer. He is a former New England champion. He is a Triple Crown winner here, but he would love to add two-time Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion to that resume. They're over by that Night Shift Brewing truck.
Oh.
The fans have cleared way. Dangerous territory.
Oh, what's he thinking? What is Tyree Taylor thinking? There's no padding out there, folks. That's
the
just
parking
concrete.
lot. It's a parking lot.
Another super kick. Oh, man! Tyree Taylor just falling down onto a chair, plopping on the concrete. Not looking good for the champion right now, and it's looking great for all good alternative Anthony Green.
And I think that Tyree thought he was just going to have a seat in that chair. Who knows if the back of his head hit the pavement.
Where is AG going?
He's climbing a ladder.
I see that, but to where?
I'm gonna guess that, I mean, that's where the camera is that's shooting all the action. It's called the hard cam, kids. He's going up top. And that is very dangerous territory. Wait, Tyree's climbing up as well.
It's about to get a lot more dangerous, Rich.
And Anthony Green is trying to punch his way into knocking Tyree off the ladder. That's a long way down. Everett, Massachusetts coming unglued as Anthony Green.
What is he doing up there? Catching a breather. I mean, you got to get away from Tyree Taylor and catch a breather because he's just going to keep coming at you. So I don't blame Anthony Green, but come on down. Let's finish things off in this match. Get down from the use the ladder!
And down goes Tyree Taylor and our security staff. Anthony Green throwing caution to the wind and his body in hopes of capturing a second Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
That was absolutely incredible. Anthony Green soaring 12 feet high down on top of Tyree Taylor and the security team out here. He has a big opportunity to win the championship if he can get Tyree Taylor to stay down, which he's already back on his feet.
Oh, and out of nowhere, that clothesline by the champion.
And he's going for that Brooklyn 2 powerbomb.
Oh, Lord, did he connect with that. Tyree is still heavyweight champion. Here is your winner and still Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Tyree Taylor.
Man, if Anthony Green could have got Tyree Taylor in the ring quicker. Somehow, he might have just defeated him here tonight, but unfortunately, the size of Tyree Taylor slowed down that pace, and Tyree was able to get back on top, and here he is still your heavyweight champion. He's going to go on to Summer Chaos in just 2 weeks to take on Armani Chaos. That man, Coach Cashew, banned from ringside, and it's Falls Count Anywhere, Rich.
I wonder if the punishment that Tyree endured this match will have any impact in his match at Summer Chaos against Armani Chaos. Interesting to note that Tyree Taylor, first time, long time, did not use that abdomen or that claw that he applies to the rib cage. The problem was, once Anthony Green got back into the ring, Tyree was able to, like you said, if he had done it quicker, Tyree just laid him out with that clothesline, the Brooklyn Zoo powerbomb.
No, he keeps doing this. He keeps trying to hurt me, Rich.
You are the champion. Understood. Tyree Taylor says he owns this house, and with virtue of that victory, he does. Pat, take us out of here, man.
Well, folks, we'll see you in 2 weeks. For Rich Palladino, I'm Pat Matthews. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody.